Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I am the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a non-delegated correspondent lender that operates a little bit differently. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. We can go over a little bit about what makes us different, how we work, and then I'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will go over actually showing a little demo of the background of the software, how everything operates. And then we'll close it up with Jose Gonzalez, our sales manager with 28 years of experience, putting it all together of the old with the new. So let me start with the join page. Hopefully most of you have joined from here. So as you can tell, we are a little bit different. We are all about leads and software. Unlimited free leads powered by our proprietary software, CRM, POS, LOS, all put together and powered by AI, basically supercharged with AI here. So myself and Kyle, we come from more of a technology and marketing background. So we have built many businesses based on advertising and marketing and operated that through a software platform, be it a CRM, POS, whatever you want to call it. LOS is obviously unique to loans, but it's all basically the same to push everything through. So for the last nearly 20 years, we've spent millions of dollars on all the different ad platforms and built it all through our custom software. So we have a little bit different outlook on how to operate here. So this is basically from our angle, definitely different than a mortgage or banking person starting a company here. We come from a little bit different angle. So hopefully that helps make sense for you guys. So what makes working with us different? Obviously, we are different, but we're a non-delegated correspondent lender with the tools to scale your business exponentially instantly. So we're all about building tools and platforms for you guys, loan officers, to plug into and build on your business, right? We don't want to take away from what you guys are already doing. You guys already have your own business, your own clients. You already know what you're doing. We want to build a system that you can plug into to continue doing your business, but also grow from there and use our system to expand. So what that really means is leads, right? So to grow your business, you always have to have leads. So whether it's company leads or self-generated leads, we're all about leads and filling your pipeline. So our whole system is based on generating new leads. Even if you're using it for your current business, it's still going to help you generate new leads through all the different systems we have. And you can plug into our company leads anytime and get unlimited leads to add new business to your pipeline, especially with the market the way it is today, where the traditional kind of outlets for business have many times dried up. So these are great ways to add new business to your pipeline. So how do we do this? First off, our business model, definitely different than most companies out there. We are non-delegated correspondent with 130 plus lenders and investors. So what does that mean for us? We've done this business as a FDIC bank, as a brokerage, as a Dell, non-Dell, all the different business models. And we found that the best model to fit our business is non-delegated correspondent because we can do both brokered and correspondent loans for our borrowers. What's most important to us is our borrowers and getting them the best deal, whether that's a brokered loan or a correspondent loan where we get better terms. Typically, we need to make sure we have that. So we have over 5,000 loan programs in-house with us as the lender, with our 32 correspondent investors, where we're always going to have the best rates and pricing because correspondent's always going to beat broker pricing when we're funding loans with our own money, taking our own risk, doing our own lawyers, doing our own closing, all that kind of good stuff. Then if there's something outside the box, again, it's all about customers. So if there's something that doesn't fit what we can do, or for any reason we need to go outside of what we offer, no problem. We have over 100 lenders for specialty loans that we may not do, or if there's some unique situation where we don't offer that particular product. So we have every loan program from the traditional VA, USDA, FHA, Fannie, Freddie, to the more non-traditional CDFI, non-QM, commercial, DSCR, mixed use, SBA. Any loan that exists out there, we need to make sure we have it, whether that's correspondent or broker, we need to have it to take care of our customers. So we're all about different options and having an outlet for every loan and every lead that comes through the door. Now, how do we push this through? With our technology, our system. So our system is based on a fully cloud-based system, powered with AI, POS, CRM, LOS, all together, built for us by us. You know, we're loan officers, been doing loans as well. So it's not just something we hired some other people to do, right? This is for us, by us. And really what it comes down to is one login for you, one login for your customer. very simple. No matter which of our 130 plus outlets we use, there's only going to be one place for you and one place for your customer to go at all times. We also have our Calvin AI technology. Kyle will show you a little bit about that, but basically plugged into all our different stuff, we can add in our little AI twist on there. And our prospects can instantly flow from just basics, name, email, phone, wherever they sign up. There's many different lead capture forms on your website, whatever you're doing. They can pull their own live rates, complete their own 1003, pull their own credit, import their liabilities, and set up their own Encompass loan instantly for you. You don't have to do anything. Everything's already done for you. And how do we make that happen? With all the same stuff you guys are used to, but again, one login for you, one login for your customer. Everything happens at the click of a button through an API integration. So we still use Encompass. Not many people like Encompass, but unfortunately you have to use it really as a lender. But you guys don't have to log into there, right? You can use the CRM, which has all the pages you need and the integrations you need. Optimal Blue, you don't need a login, you just click a button. Credit, click a button. Count check, VOE, VOI, VOA, instant, click a button. Appraisal Works, which integrates with 5 AMCs instantly, you just click a button. Everything is a button click away, so there is no logins or separate things needed. Everything's integrated all into the platform. We even have our one-click dual Oz AI with Calvin here to run dual Oz and then find out which one's going to be better for your borrower based on the specific situation for your borrower. So not only can our system run the dual Oz at the same time, side by side, but then can also analyze to see which one may be better in this specific situation. And then we also have our development staff to implement new features. So anytime you guys need something new, you can throw it in the suggestion area in the community. And if everybody else agrees that that's a great feature to add, we can add that to our feature list. So we're always adding new features and growing, and we even take suggestions from our team as well. Now, another thing that we are very passionate about is trainings and support. So we found at all the different business models that there definitely is some lacking trainings and support. So for us, we're all remote based, but we still want to make sure we support you guys face to face. So everything's remote based, but via, typically Zoom or what we're doing right now. So we have our remote based learning center and our daily live trainings. So you can expand your skills in our remote learning center, like a classroom, right? Take new classes, upgrade to the next level, whatever it takes in there, anytime at your own time. We have our live trainings, which are in-house trainings, which are private webinars, of course. And then the cool part is, whether you're with us or not right now, you guys can still check out our live podcast. So 5 days a week, we do our live mortgage rates podcast, which is to the public, but also to other loan officers out there explaining new products. And also our loan officer training, which again is to the public out there, any loan officers out there looking for tips, tricks, new products, stuff that we do. We put that out there for our team 2 days per week, but also to the public as well. We have our live Zoom support. So again, it's all about face-to-face, but via computer since we're all remote. So you can plug in there, go into the live Zoom support. They can take over your computer, click a button that you need to click, figure out whatever you need to do. And then we have our knowledge center with thousands of articles and videos, not only from us, but also from our partners. So anytime our 100+ lender partners have different guides, matrices, tips, tricks, webinars, they can put them in there. And we also grow it with different guides as well. And the cool part for Calvin there is we have Calvin Compliance AI. He can instantly search all the federal regulations and state regulations to make sure if you have something coming up on a compliance fail, he can point you in all the right directions. And some of the things that don't fit in any general category, but definitely are unique that we want to talk about. We have the ability to close DSCR business purpose loans in 44 states. So when I work with my clients, I love to work with investors. So it's a great opportunity for us to be able to still work with our investors if their properties aren't all in the same state, which is very common. We have unlimited leads. Kyle will show you all the different ways leads come in, but it's very simple. It comes down to a 50-50 split. It comes from the company. There's tons of different ways you can grab them, but if it's a company lead, it's 50-50. We want to make it very simple. We also have the ability to refer deals to senior LOs at any time. You have a conflict of interest. Maybe it's a spouse. Maybe it's an employee loan. Maybe it's something where you're not licensed in the state, but it's your family, friend, or some other client of yours. You still want to earn on that loan, but you can't quite do it yourself. No problem. Click a button, refer that to a senior LO. They'll know exactly what to do. And you can still make 75 bips referring deals to your senior team members. We also love to set you up with your own leads, so we can show you how to purchase your own campaigns, or if you already are buying leads, no problem. We'll show you how to import those into our system with our webhook. And to top it all off, no monthly fees, no hidden fees, no secret fees. What you see is what you get. Very transparent, very straightforward. And we have our Calvin AI assistant to help you out on all the different steps of the way. And we continue to roll out new features every day with him helping us out. Now, if you scroll down here, this is a replay of the video. So if you get lost, you can go ahead and replay it there. But let's get into the compensation, which is why most of you are here. So most people are drawn to our senior loan officer plan. So that's where we'll start here on the left with the most compensation. This is obviously the goal to get everybody rocking and rolling. Our company is different. Our systems are different. So it does take a little bit of work to get here. Once you're a senior loan officer, you can earn up to 250 basis points. That's with bonuses. The standard commission here, I'm highlighting here, it might be hard to see, 200 basis points on conventional non-QM, all the stuff we're used to. That's 2% commission for those not familiar. Now, very simple 50-50 lead split. If you take a company lead, no matter where it comes from, very simple 50-50 split, 100 basis points on company leads for conventional non-QM, and that's 1% commission. Now, our senior loan officers obviously get access to everything everybody else does, but the special features they get, the icing on the cake, they're going to receive those referrals we mentioned before from our team of loan officers when they click that button, when they have a conflict of interest, maybe they don't know how to do a fix and flip loan, but they want to learn. Those leads are not just leads, those are referrals from your teammates that are deals that they just can't do, and they're going to help you do those deals. So those deals not only come with a ready to go loan, but also with a teammate to help you out. So those are the best leads we have. Then, of course, our senior loan officers have access to all the different leads. Kyle will show you all the different ways we can get them, but wherever you get them, no problem, no holds barred. Our seniors have full access to everything. And again, we're all about building a platform for you guys to grow on. If you guys already are rocking and rolling, have some great business, no problem. We want to put as much commission back in your pocket as we can. 25 basis points monthly bonus, anything over $2 million. And to go even further, 50 basis points monthly bonus for any volume over $5 million. For those of you really rocking and rolling, again, we want to build a platform to expand, and we don't want to take away any of those commissions that we can give back to you. And if you want to grow your team, if you're into training and support and all that, team leader upgrades. Once you're a senior loan officer, once you learn all our systems, you want to teach other people how to use our systems, other people how to structure loans, no problem. You can be a team leader, make 15 basis points on all the loans for their team members you help structure. And if you want to take it even further, you could be a branch manager, where not only do you help structure their loans, but you also disclose their loans and take on that full responsibility there. But you can earn a little bit extra there, 25 basis points, being fully responsible there for your team members. Now, how do you get to a senior LO? We want to make sure everybody learns our system, 6 loans to upgrade to senior MLO. So for your first 6 deals, we want to team you up with someone who's used our system and someone who's done correspondent and broker deals both, which is very unique for our company here. So for your first 6 deals, you're going to make a little bit less commission, 150 basis points commission, but we're going to team you up with a team leader and a branch manager. And of course, you can always reach Jose to structure your files and help you out for that final touch. Now, 150 basis points is on conventional and non-QM for those first 6 deals. That's 1.5% commission. And again, you'll have access to company leads. So if you take some company leads on those first 6, no problem, 75 basis points on company leads. That's 0.75% commission for those not familiar. Now our loan officers will have access to all our leads at a 50-50 split. You'll see that in the back end from Kyle. Have access to our good click-to-claim leads, which are coming in live from Facebook. Those are customers that are wanting info right now, right? They're ready, willing, and able right now. Those are the best leads that we can have of, basically new leads. They can always refer deals to senior LO. So if for any reason you're not comfortable, or maybe a spouse deal, whatever it is, click that button. You can still earn and learn how to do the loan, maybe learn your first fix and flip loan by teaming up with a senior loan officer, and then the next one you can do on your own. And we're licensed in 24 states for primary and second homes, and we can originate in 20 additional states business purpose with some combination there if you read through our memo for the DSCR business purpose. So great opportunity to expand your footprint without necessarily having to get new licenses there. Of course, all our loan officers are paid via W-2. That's a requirement. And the fine print here, 1 loan per month minimum production requirement. So you need to be full-time. 1 loan per month minimum is obviously the minimum to earn a living, right? To make full-time. So for any reason, you're not quite ready to be full-time, or maybe you're not going to be full-time, maybe you're part-time, maybe you're a realtor and you're adding this license to earn more income from, your business, no problem. There is a plan for you. This is the junior loan officer plan for anybody that's not full-time, anybody that's brand new, never closed a loan. This would be the plan to start on. You're still licensed, right? You're still eligible to make commission, so you can still make 75 basis points commission, which is still great compared to a lot of call centers, etc. So you're going to make 75 basis points or 0.75% for referring deals to senior loan officers. You're still licensed, you're still going to learn, but you're going to have a senior loan officer that knows exactly what they're doing, exactly how to do it, and you're going to work with them to get that loan done. So you're still licensed, you still have access to all our systems, you still have access to the Calvin to help you out, still have access to a lead generating website. Your license is with your picture, your face on there. People can still apply with you, but you'll team them up with one of your teammates. Still have access to our leads in the auto dialer. And the main thing here, no pressure, no minimum production requirements. And since you're part-time, commission only, obviously this has an option to be paid via 1099. You're not actually signing loan applications. Now again here, the fine print, no minimum production. So if you're new or for any reason you can't do this full-time, can't really jump in both feet yet, you want to learn, no problem. This is the plan for you. When you are ready to be full-time and you are ready to take it to that next level, you can go ahead and upgrade to a loan officer when you are ready. But just go ahead and make sure you apply to the applicable plan that fits best for you. So now next here, let's go over some of the actual back end. So Kyle, if you're ready, let's show them some of the software.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen here. Now, when you come on board, we do a full training on this. But you'll notice here, this is our CRM. So the same as any CRM for the most part, take your notes, send emails, send texts, keep track of them all here, set reminder tasks for yourself, put people on action plans, automated drip campaigns to text them and email them automatically, all that kind of good stuff that most other CRMs do. But what really starts to set our system apart here is our quoting system. So with just 6 pieces of info without pulling credit, you can click this one button, and that's going to pull up all of our rates in Optimal Blue with our API from all of our different investors. And within 2 minutes, you can send your client a quote that looks like this. It sends them an email and a text. Nice, pretty quote here. They can see what these things mean, see their different rate choices you selected for them. It pulls in the Google map automatically. It pulls in the Zestimate automatically, has the proposed loan info here, gives them a breakdown of their taxes and insurance, and then estimated lender fees here as well. And of course, you're here as the loan originator, and you can also attach a realtor. So your realtor partners absolutely love this because they know when they send you a client, not only can you quote them within minutes, but you're going to attach them to the quote and put them on there. And who doesn't want to see their picture on the quote, and you're keeping them in front of their client's face saying, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. Now, the greatest part about this is that your client can then click Start My Loan Application. Well, what that does is it brings them to their borrower portal here, where they can start their loan application. That pulls up the full 1003 right here in our system. They never leave the page. And it has the documents we're going to be asking them for right off the bat. They can see their loan info here. They can see the milestone of where their loan is at, which of course automatically updates as you move through your milestones on the back end. And they can communicate with you through here as well. So this is what they see on their end for their borrower portal. Now, let me show you what you see on your end once they've started the loan. Now, you can also help them fill out their 1003. And once they finish their 1003, we're going to pull credit automatically and instantly. We pay for the credit. Your client doesn't have to pay for it. And the other thing in here is that we can now request other documents from them. So we can click this button and we can say, whether it's you or your processor saying, hey, I need 12 months of bank statements, save that. And now it's going to be asking for the 12 months of bank statements here. You can also request a whole different packet. You could say, you know what, this came in as a conventional loan, but I'm actually changing it to a VA self-employed loan. Well, I don't really know exactly what documents you need for a VA self-employed loan, but the system does. So we could say, we'll replace that. And then now it's going to only be asking for what we need for that type of loan. Right? We can also request signatures. So you can request, let's say you need a gift letter and they get it here in their borrower portal and they can sign it right here with our legal e-sign built into our system so they don't have to leave the page. You can also request custom documents, anything the underwriter may need, you can request it here, and it's going to ask for those documents as well. Now, once your client submits the application, they're going to agree to the credit consent. We pull the credit instantly, automatically. And then what's going to happen is when you click our Encompass API here, as Nick said, you don't have to log into Encompass. It's going to pull right up here in our system so you can actually originate the loan. And guess what? The 1003 info is already going to be in here. The credit is already going to be pulled and is going to be in here. Everything is already in here ready for you to go. So you're going to originate the loan in here. And one of the coolest things is we have our dual Oz here. So you can pull DO and LPA, right? So you can do Fannie and Freddie both at the same time. And then our AI Calvin actually analyzes them and will tell you which route is the best way to go and why. So we have the AI built into this as well. So not only can you order dual automated underwriting in one click, our AI is going to automatically analyze those and tell you which one would be better to do at which, for which reasons. So now that you've originated your loan, now when it goes to underwriting, you'll see here that we have the underwriter conditions right in here on your docs tab. So you can either upload a document to fulfill that condition, or you could dispute it and kick it back to the underwriter. So you see everything happens here in this system. You also have our Calvin AI assistant, where you can have our AI and our team run the title fees, request insurance, you can request title, flood cert, you can cancel your loan, file changes of circumstances, lock the loan. So you can do everything in here with the AI assist as well. So you see how everything is here in our system from start to finish. We're going to take a lead from being just a lead, name, email, phone number, to contacting them using our system, to quoting them in our system, to collecting their documents and their 1003 and pulling their credit and processing it, and even managing the conditions to the underwriters as well. So everything happens here in our system from start to finish, one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where our leads come from in the first place. Where are these leads coming in? Well, first and foremost, they're coming in from our Facebook campaigns. So Facebook and Instagram is typically what we advertise on the most. As Nick said, this is what we did. Nick and I own an ad agency as well. This is what we did before we got into the mortgage business. So our leads are coming in. As soon as somebody clicks on one of our ads and double opts in to be contacted, you are sent a text message so you can claim that lead. And that way you're contacting them within seconds of them applying on that ad. So those are our hot, fresh leads that are coming in from our Facebook campaigns. Now, another way that we have to get leads here in our system is using our auto dialer. So we have an auto dialer like most CRMs. You can call 300, 400, 500 people in a day. You can press a button to automatically drop them an email and a text message from you. So if they don't answer, you can press a button and let them know, hey, just called you, sends them a text and an email. And you'll see here, we have tons of leads in here for you, from regular purchase leads here to cold calls, to realtor calls, to DSCR, all kinds of different leads in here. There's always leads in here for you to call, for national leads. So thousands of leads in here, real leads for you to call at all times. So you'll never have no leads to call. So you can call hundreds of people, drop hundreds of text messages and emails to them by using the auto dialer. Now, another way to work leads in our system is that you can purchase a campaign. So those same campaigns that we're running for those leads that we give you at no upfront cost, you could also purchase your own so that you pay for them. They're your leads and there is no lead split on them. So for example, if you purchase the 250 campaign, you say, I want DSCR leads, which is our specialty. We copy our DSCR campaign that we've already proven out and know that works. We put your budget on it and those leads go directly to you, and there is no lead split on them like there would be if we bought the lead for you. right? So this is a great way. We're going to give you free leads all day, but this is a great way to build and boost your pipeline even more and get those deals where there is no lead split on them. So that is an option that you can do as well. Now, we also have the ability to import leads. So if you're already purchasing leads from a legitimate lead source, maybe it's Zillow or LendingTree or Free Rate Update or something like that, you can use the webhook that we give you here, and you can bring them into our system. So when you use your webhook here, we give you the instructions on how to do it. Those leads, as soon as it comes in from Zillow or wherever it's from, it's going to be entered into our CRM instantly and automatically. Our system will let you know that you have the lead. That way you can instantly call them and quote them and pull their credit and gather the documents, everything that we just went over, right? So it's going to treat it like any other lead. So whether you're taking the leads from us for free, using the auto dialer, purchasing your own leads from a campaign that we copy for you, or purchasing leads from other legitimate lead sources, essentially every way possible to work leads we have here in our system. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. Now what I want to do is go ahead and turn it over to Jose. So Jose is our sales manager with 28 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. And he's going to talk about how this kind of all comes together here, right? And the support that we provide. So go ahead, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator. So you saw the amazing leads and technology that we have. And that is all tied in together with our support that we offer to ensure that you don't slip through the cracks and spin your wheels. So we have multiple levels of support here, starting with our Zoom room, which is open during business hours, where you can go in and get a quick situation resolved. The Zoom room is not, it's manned by our in-house processors. It's not made for structuring your deals, but certainly quick assistance. We also have our intake processor that will register your file on the portal. Once the file is disclosed, we do disclose our files in-house and review them. We're with a lender. And you get them disclosed when you are going through the broker channel. When we are doing the lender route, after the file is disclosed, it is assigned to our intake processor, who will register the file, assign it to on the portal of your choice, assign it to a processor, and we'll submit the loan to underwriting. We also have our in-house processors that will assist you on all of the deals where we're the lender. When it's non-delegated correspondent channel, we do have in-house processing for those. On the files where we're going wholesale channel, where we're the broker, we do offer you the option to use third-party processing or process the loan on your own, also known as self-processing your file, if you want to save your customer some money, right? So very good options there. We have also our team leaders. Once you are active and clear your training, you will be assigned to a team leader who will be there to help you assist you, with structuring the file. Once you do get loan application submitted, your team leader's alerted of the new loan application, as is management. So we are all making sure that you have all the assistance that you need in order to properly structure your file and get it off on the correct trajectory. And then, as previously noted, if it's a file where we are the lender, you will meet with us with our disclosure desk to review the file, dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure everything's good with compliance, and get that file disclosed for you right away on the spot, unless you have to go back to fix something. And if it is the wholesale channel, you will meet with your team leader to get the disclosure approved, at which time, once it is approved, you will then go to the lender's portal and upload that file to get it submitted for disclosure. So many different layers and levels of support that you have here at the Mortgage Calculator with the Zoom room, in-house processing, intake processing, team leader, and management, as well as compliance manager. And when the file does get cleared to close, it does go to our closing department, who will handle the closing for you, along with the procurement company and the title company. So looking forward to you all coming on board and helping you originate loans here at the Mortgage Calculator.
All right, so let's get into the next steps and then we'll go over the questions. I put the link in the chat there to join. And so you're going to go to that page. You're going to click which plan is applicable to you, either a loan officer or junior loan officer. You're going to sign up here. That's going to take you to sign the initial compensation agreement. Once that, and you don't need to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy. Take your time, look it over. But once you sign that initial agreement, that's going to kick off all of the next steps, signing the compliant employee compliance manuals, getting us your ID documents, walking you through us sponsoring your license in the NMLS, and all that kind of good stuff. So first step is sign up here and sign that initial agreement. That's going to kick off the rest of the next steps. And the site is very simple. It's themortgagecalculator.com/join, but I put it there in the chat as well. So let's go ahead and stop recording, and then we can get into your questions.